My men, life is what happens while we're making plans. Quote from Alan Saunders. Now, a lot of my videos are going to become a little bit redundant because what happens is it all cross-relates. Somewhere along the line, these things are going to cross in some kind of capacity. But it's all inspiration, motivation, given the ability to help push mentorship. So, with that saying, life happens while we're making other plans. Man, 2025, right? What did you do? Some of you, what did y'all do? Y'all went out here and you were like, you know what, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to get to my manifestations. I'm going to work on the things we talked about as far as like I'm going to level up and try to increase my pay, work more hours. All kind of things happen. I'll tell you a story after this anyway. So what happens? You want to go to the gym. All of a sudden, maybe you get the flu. You get sick. Knocks you out. You've been out of the gym for like the last 2-3 weeks. Then all of a sudden, you get ready and you're getting yourself stronger and all this other stuff. And then all of a sudden, some bill hits you. And it's like, man, I got to focus on trying to take care of this bill because this bill is immediate. It's the priority. I got to handle this joint. So you work on trying to, now the time is moving. The time is moving. That's life. That's life. You prepared. You said that this is what you wanted to do. You wanted to go to the gym. You wanted to make your money. You wanted to, work on your manifestations. But in between that, you didn't see any of this other stuff coming. You don't see these things coming, and that's is life. That's what we all experience. We all think that things are going to be the way we see it. And I'm not telling you not to ever be prepared for that or to ever aspire for that. I'm not telling you that. But what I am telling you, it is how you're going to handle when it doesn't go your way. When it doesn't go the way you see it. That makes you a more growth-oriented, a more productive, and more adverse reactive. When all that stuff may not even make any sense, but you get what I'm saying. Reactionary to the adversity. Reactionary to the unplanned events. That's where we got to get the handle of taking care of ourselves in those moments. Because see now, when I just gave that example of the fact that, you were ready to go to the gym, and then all of a sudden something occurred where you got sick, that knocked you out for a little while, and then you had a bill after you got done with that, and that little example there. Now, what does that do as far as your goal that you set as far as going to the gym? What happens now? All those things occurred. What happens now? You think that person is going to go back to the gym, or that focus is going to be there? Maybe not. Maybe not, because there's something else that may come into play and throw that person off as far as the gym is concerned. Right? Now, how do you combat that? How do you work through that? Well, if you are not feeling well and a bill comes up, the gym can be wherever you're at. So whether you got to do regular stuff like doing push-ups, sit-ups, some type of, stretching, Pilates, all other stuff, you still can incorporate that without having to go to the gym. Because see, what happens is the excuse then becomes, well, man, I couldn't make it to the gym. But you can make it where you're at, right? Now, my little story of my own. I've told you before, golfer. The last 2-3 years have been the worst in the world. Not been able to compete, been injured, all this other stuff. Then I wind up picking up a little bit of tennis. And I start saying, you know what? I'm gonna get to this tennis stuff and I'm gonna try to be competitive in that. Right? So I'm working on it. The boy is good. Don't even have any experience with this stuff. I wind up just having the ability to be that athletic to be able to play the sport. And I'm playing and I'm getting ready to introduce myself to some folks who really play this thing every week. And then what happens? Bam. Boy, pops. Tears his calf muscle. Bam. And I'm like, come on, really? After all of this, injured in golf, now I'm injured in tennis, so I can't even play these sports or nothing like that. But I didn't fret. I was like, all right, let me go through the process. Let me go through the process of working on what I need to work on, get myself healed. Now I'm back up and at it. They said it takes about 4 to 6 weeks, 8 weeks or something like that for it to heal. It's not 100%, but it's definitely where I'm able to move around. I'm able to even jog a little bit. Now, again, I'm not going to get crazy with it. But what it didn't do is it didn't stop me from saying, all right, you know what? I still have that pursuit. It made me realize what I didn't do the first time, which is what I didn't do is I wasn't warming up my body like I should have been. That was my mistake. Now, that's not to say that I'm going to be able to do my whole tennis thing, but what I'm telling you is that I'm not letting it get me down. I'm not letting it stop me from moving. There's going to be some times where, hey, that roadblock may come. If I get injured again, then I'm going to know, okay, you know what, hey, you got to chill. You got to relax. But that's life. It's life. It happens. I got to keep on moving. I want to be able to go to the park and do those things. So I just got to be conscientious the next time. Pay attention to what I'm doing the next time. Not overexert myself the next time. But it's life. I'm going to still get out here and I'm going to try to do the things I can do. So it's the same thing for you. Life is going to happen. You're going to make these plans and they're not going to work out. It is what it is. We all go through it. It's all on how you handle it, how your attitude is. And you've got to get better. We got a lot of stuff going on right now in this world, in this country right now, where things are not going according to plan the way that we thought. Man, oh man, that's really some stuff. But you know what? Got to keep on going, right? Got to keep on going. Because sometimes those battles that we are unable to fight, you got to leave them up to that higher power. But anyway, that's a whole nother tangent. Anyway, the boy's gonna go out. Not the boy, man, because I guess that's related to Drake, man. I gotta say the man, because the man is the man. The man's got to go out here to the park like I normally do. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace out.